back of the truck, and from that toolbox he procured a pair of bolt cutters. And then he cut his own pinky off. After that, he walked back into the hospital and had them do the rest, bandaging, cauterizing, whatever. He paid a lesser bill, having done the hard work for them. Then he went home and got back to work. He'd often torment children with the pinky finger. He'd hold up one of his still complete fingers and say, "Pull my finger," except instead of ripping a beefy fart, he'd quickly switch to the pinky finger and scream, making the children think they had, in fact, pulled off half of his finger. This is merely a sampling of his stories. Every day he told some kind of story, just like we all do. He might tell us what happened on the way home from work, something his own father did. That time he jumped a creek bed in a snowmobile with my mother riding on the back, and they flipped and somehow didn't get a scratch on them. That time he got lost in the Colorado wilderness while hunting an elk. On and on, story after story. And they were riveting. He knew the cadence of storytelling. He had a feel for hooking you with the promise of something interesting, and then there was always a little twist, a little turn. He presented the tales just right, just so, like the perfect bowl of porridge in the bear cottage. He didn't keep you waiting too long, but he didn't blurt it all out either. My father had a natural sense of how narratives rise and fall, and how to keep his audience interested. Dad knew how to tell a damn fine story. This is not a book of writing advice. It's not here to help make you a better writer. Rather, it's here to help you become a better storyteller. Nothing wrong with writing advice. It is necessary to know where the comma goes, and how sentence construction works to create pace and rhythm, and how to know the rules in order to break them, and to break the rules in order to know why we needed them in the first damn place. Writing is a vital, elegant mechanism, but it's not the reason we do what we do, or at least not most of us. Writing isn't just for the pretty words, or for the well-constructed sentences, or for the way the poetry of it looks in our mind's eye and sounds in our mind's ear. Is that a thing? The mind's ear? It is now, so shut up. Writing is a means to an end. Writing is a delivery system. And what it delivers is, in part, stories. Writing can deliver truth and lies. It can deliver ideas. It can transmit dreams and nightmares. But for our purposes, for the creation of fiction, it conveys all these things through story. Writing is a craft-driven procedure with rules, though certainly it has a lot of flexibility built in. Storytelling is a whole different animal and demands different butchery. It's art as much as craft. It's intuition more than law. Writing is a road we build, but storytelling is a river. It's bendy and strange and hard to predict. It's natural, too, part of our psychic and social landscape. It's why we sometimes feel like our stories and the characters in those stories are not precisely in our control. Like we are no more than an antenna receiving narrative signals from some funky tail-spinning trickster god out there in the galaxy. We speak of inspiration and muses like they're exterior forces and we're just their puppets. The truth is far more crass and crafty, I find. If you wait for inspiration to show up, you'll never get the work done. Sometimes you just have to start telling the story. The act of writing, of telling the tale, is also the act of laying traps, and it is in these traps that we capture our muses. In other words, we capture them. They don't capture us. I've had the good fortune in my career to have written across a variety of media. I've written a bunch of books, some comics, a handful of film and TV scripts, including a short film that premiered at Sundance, and a digital...